Nobody has ever been arrested in Arkansas by the DOT for not being able to read, write, or speak English. No company has ever gotten a fine. That was a lie. Good morning, Coffee with Bob. I'm your host, Bob. Got a call from a buddy, actually my mentor, Scott Van Tassel, Tom Molesic. These guys took me under my wing when I was a kid. Been driving forever, way longer than I have. They taught me a lot, and nothing but respect for those guys. Anyway, they got a call from Scott, and he said, "Man, I'm going through Arkansas. Am I going to have any trouble there?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He said, "You know, all the things they're doing there at the DOT." I was like, "They've never done that, Scott, ever, in the history of ever." That was a lie put out by the ATA to distract everybody from the 1569 bill that two guys were taking to Arkansas House, to the House. It was a House bill. In any case, you know, you probably don't know, but the ATA showed up, and those guys were talking about their bill, and the ATA showed up, little blonde-haired lawyer for the ATA, and told the Judiciary Committee they better throw that out, or they're gonna. She said, "You might get sued by the federal government, but you'd have way bigger problems than that." Judiciary Committee threw it out. Then those guys went to the Transportation Committee, introduced their bill. ATA showed up and said, "You better throw that out." And they smiled at them and said, "You better throw it out or you're going to have big problems." And they threw it out. And then those guys took that bill to, they were going to try to take it to Sarah Sanders. That's the governor, the former White House press secretary. She's now the governor of Arkansas. She refused to talk to him. ATA probably got to him before. That's who pushed that video out that you've seen. But here's what you've never seen. There's 4 million trucks. There's 4 million phones with cameras on them. And you never saw videos of the DOT dragging somebody out of their truck. Everybody has a phone. Everybody. And you never saw a video of it. Not once. Anyway, you got to be careful of what you talk to. So when I talk about this, I'm talking about the government has set up a system to allow H-2B visa drivers to come here. This isn't about the driver. Our government has set up a system where now American trucking companies will not hire Americans. They'll only hire H-2B visa drivers because they're way cheaper. If somebody tries to turn that into racism or anything else, they're not trying to help the trucker. I'm trying to help the American trucker, the black American trucker, the white American trucker, the Hispanic American trucker, the Punjabi American trucker, the Sikh American trucker, the Polish American trucker, the Russian, all of them. That's who I'm fighting for. And the second somebody tries to turn that into racism or starts talking about old school or new school and these other people do stuff, I can't explain the sins of man. I would have to start with Adam and Eve. Eve ate from the tree of life. Is that where I have to apologize for everybody that's ever lived? I'm not going to. What I am interested in is the American trucking industry. That's what I fight for, and everybody in it. But our government has allowed H-2B visa people to come in here and take American jobs and make the highways very unsafe with untrained people who don't understand our highway systems, our roads, how things work, and it's costing American lives. And that's what I'm fighting for. So if you ever thought that Arkansas was doing that, you were lied to. If you did, show me the video, not of somebody getting arrested. I want to hear the sound of an Arkansas DOT officer saying you're taken off the road because you don't read, write, or speak English. Or show me a fine from a company that hired somebody that don't read, write, or speak English. Good luck with that. Have a good day.